Hello, YouTube. It's your guy, Krackatoa, the Faust player. The largest in the land. In spirit. Today I have a video for you, a collection of replays from some time in Celestial. I ran into one Arturo, the sim player, the well-known sim player, the OG of OGs. He's playing AXL, understandably, in Strive. And I really wanted to show you just how a Street Fighter player and someone with like good core solid fundamentals approaches the matchup, approaches playing Guilty Gear. I know a lot of Faust players, such as yourselves, are having issues at the moment with dealing with AXL. But I don't think it's as bad as you might think. I think most AXLs out there, especially if you're outside Celestial, play things in a flawed manner. If you're solid with your approach and you know what beats what, I think it's not so bad. I don't think any matchup is really insurmountable. The game is new, and everyone, AXL and Faust players alike, are all making big mistakes when it comes to decision making, exchanges, neutral, Oki. So there's a lot to learn, and knowledge goes a long way. Anyways, I hope you enjoy. Alright, for this video we've got some commentary for you. So I might pause in a few places or give you a couple of cutaways to try and dig a little deeper into situations I find relevant to talk about. And maybe that'll give you some insight into what I'm thinking about when playing against AXL. There's still a lot I need to learn about this matchup with regards to punishes and what beats what. But I think it's not as bad as some people would say. I think the answers you need to look for are very specific. So yeah, let's get into it. So here's me not reacting correctly to the command grab. It's something you want to like jump over on reaction. It's like you have a few options. I think backdash RC actually like opens up like a scalpel punish potentially. I have to lab that still. You also might want to consider just like jumping and dive kicking. It returns to the ground faster than normal, so you have more time to act. I goofed my offense here, and I'm almost positive. I'm positive you can punish that tornado move, the spinning chain. But it might only be like a 5k punish. It's your fastest punish at that range. So you notice on my defense and on Arturo's defense, he's got a really good, he's got pretty good defense as is, knows when to jump to avoid the command grab. If you haven't already, you're going to want to take a look at fuzzy jumping and fuzzy backdash as defensive maneuvers in close, and like what you do as a player on offense to beat those things. It will help you kind of like get into the mindset of stronger players with like who have completely figured out their defensive tools, and it might answer why some players seem so hard to bust open on offense. Oh, see, there we go. There was the good jump on his part. And great YRC. YRC is just like a really potent defensive option overall. On hit, it grants like a very favorable mix-up situation for the person who did YRC. So keep that in mind when you are on the back foot and you're sitting on 50 bar. Ooh, caught me out of scalpel. Yeah. Air FDing, that up chain is apparently creates like a decent situation where you can throw on landing. I don't think it's a guaranteed throw, but I think it forces counterplay from AXL in that situation, which is better than the alternative. Oh, air to air, but no conversion. Here I was desperate for wall break. He had burst, but I just went for it anyways. Ooh, yeah, so he was just playing reactively there. An AXL who's like looking at you and just waiting. You can't reliably approach from the sky. If you are going to approach, think about normal jumping so that you can at least block if you guess wrong. Generally, if you're doing something like air dash, you're looking for a very particular punish against a whiffed option. If you're uncertain, air dash is a weaker tool. There we go. I saw that gold burst felt pretty free, just given the rest of his offense. There we go. Do I break the wall or do I goof? Break the wall, thank goodness. Oh yeah, and that was just a big read. I was like, I'm tired of playing neutral. I'm just gonna punch through. Who cares? It felt like he was gonna press buttons, but oh god, he's not even dead. And there we go. Nice wire C. Ooh, and I goof. I could have punished there for sure. I thought I was in range for throw. Yeah, good old reliable 2P. 0 on hit, 2P. Excellent. Alright, so far so good. Now, for round start in this matchup, I think 2P's like a pretty decent poke. It just like checks a lot of his mid-range buttons on round start and just like covers you for like neutral, I guess. I don't know, it's really hard to say. Alright, going in, doing Faust things. Good gold burst on his part. Honestly, it's very hard as Faust to like play around gold burst on wake up. You kind of got to hard bait it. I think you can meaty 5P to like meaty with something and still block the gold burst, but I'm not 100% sure how favorable that is. Okay, I went for this like OTG close S bag to kind of like bait out reversal super. He didn't bite though, but at least I'm plus if he blocks the bag. No punish there. Great jump S. That move is so hard to beat. You have to 6P to beat it, and you cannot 6P to beat it if he's low enough to the ground to catch your legs. So it'll depend on the spacing, the height, all that stuff. See there? Good trade. And me trying to like bully my way in with Scarecrow. Scarecrow against Renson, you'll see it a lot in this set, is actually like really strong approach tool. Renson has a ton of recovery, so if you suspect the Renson is coming, his like charged sickle move, I highly recommend working S-Crow into your game plan, especially if you have like 50 bar on deck. It's way less risky. All right. I went after him this time. He was doing a lot of jump back jump S on round start, so I figured I would just like jump up to meet him to try and like secure advantage, even if he blocked it. You'll see a lot of this in this matchup. It's a lot of, I'm using dash macro into block to try and gain ground. The goal is to get outside of the Renson explosion follow-up, which is hard as heck for Faust because he's so fat when he runs. You might want to like, once you've like run forward a little bit, you might actually want to try walking forward to avoid the explosion because your forward walk is so much thinner than your forward run. It's actually really, this is like one of Faust's huge weaknesses, is that he's double wide when he runs at the opponent. It actually makes him like the worst in the game, outside of maybe Potemkin, for challenging like AXL stuff. I think Nagoriyuki and Pot have like worse movement overall. But then Faust, despite being like this, needing to play like a mobile grappler, His movement kind of sucks too, in its own ways. He's still fairly mobile, and he has to do mobile guy stuff to get in. He's just like innately bad at it. It's very silly. Anyways, that's enough complaining. Let's see. How do I get in? Okay, so that... Oh, I goofed there. That air blocked mix is plus. So I kind of like got greedy and did close S, which I'm not that plus when I'm in. I think a 5P might have caught him out of the throw. At the very least, I could have went for a snip mix-up to beat the throw, because snip is throw invuln. Okay, I got in. I have 50 bar. What do I do here? Oh, I went for something fancy to try and bait out like super or something. I don't know what the hell I was doing. I'm using that new PRC glitch where you PRC the startup of the super before the cinema freeze, and so you get a discount on a invincible. You get the invuln from the super, and then you go into PRC, and it all costs 50 bar together. It's dubious as like what it covers. Ooh, nice 6P on my part. I'll take that. Okay, snip mix-ups. Let's go. Let's go. Ah, sick. So a lot of characters have trouble ducking under a rising jump K if they're tall enough with Afro. It's not universal. But in the matchups where the rising jump K hits a crouching Afroed opponent, you're going to want to work that into your offense. It's just like such a fast overhead. Oh, there I goofed the combo into super for the win. But Art goes to challenge the other Scarecrow moves. There's no hurt box on S Scarecrow. You can't hit that. All right, so a few things in this matchup. nycfurby was letting me get away with a lot of like item tosses on block. Item toss on block in this matchup is a free like 2H punish, and even raw 2H on block in this matchup is a free 2H punish from AXL. If I feel like if the AXL kind of like understands their cancel options, the matchup quickly falls out of favor for you. As people kind of like learn to fight Faust, yeah, things are gonna get a little dicey, I think, for our tall, well-sneakered friend here. Oh, I goofed my punish there. There's probably like a good crouching confirm you can do, landing dive kick RC on like a crouching opponent. I don't know what it is. It's like fast RC jump K into something. I don't know. You gotta learn your conversions, folks. You have to have all that on lock. You need to every bit of tech you can get. There we go. Throw in the corner. Excellent. He doesn't burst, so I get the wall break. Feels good, man. Okay, yeah, bully my way in. Had burst. I could have went for like a hard bait. Faust burst baits aren't the greatest compared to some other characters. So you kind of gotta like just hard read with jump cancel off the close S. Ooh, there we go. So I probably should have taken the not just frame for the golf club so I could have better Oki. But even if you get the just frame at like mid screen, you can still pull like 2 items and they kind of can't do anything about it. Okay, yeah, micro dash 6P to catch the jump back jump S. I always drop that bomb conversion. It's real weird how it picks up. I think you gotta like 2S to like consistently pick up there. Because I've had close S flub and I've had 5K flub a lot. I think 2S is probably the best bomb pickup normal. Post bomb pickup normal. Okay, a little footsies. I think I was actually punishable off that. Thank goodness. Thank goodness Art doesn't know. All right, I'm trying to run my way in. I think I was running forward out of block stun incorrectly in that sequence that he did. You really only want to run forward, I think, against like Renson or like hard delays, and I don't think either were going to come at that point. Good anti-air. Okay, going in. Tried to check his approach with 2P, get something going. Great mash on his part. And this is where I'm just going to get bullied, I think. Yeah. You can technically air dash there after blocking Renson, but you have to be very particular about how fast you land. You have to do like instant air dash, hold down, and then FDC to like land in time. You can gain a lot of ground that way, but it's sort of like an expert level move, I think. All right, good challenge on round start. I take my frame advantage from the dive kick. Dive kick on ground counter hit does give you plus frames. Not enough to combo reliably, but enough to like get you in. So running forward is in general like pretty good. Oh, beats my 6P there. All right, bully my way in. Good jump on his part. So when opponents are jumping like that, jumping early, and you don't feel like you have enough time to get to them, you want to challenge the situation after they jump. You have to like have a game plan for after they leave the ground. Don't like bank on like clipping their pre-jump or clipping their up back. You want to have like a post-jump game plan, whether that's 5K and take plus frames from air block, or a dash in 6P, or jump air throw. You want to have like something to go after them after they leave the ground. It's something I have to work on. Okay, there we go. Counter hit confirm. Burst to like deny me the wall, which is good. Good on their part. Oh, I goofed the fast RC. I was ooh, I wasn't ready for that. That was a good grab situation. See, I was playing reactively on wake up to try and like bait out like those sudden jumps. It's a very Street Fighter move to neutral jump on someone's wake up to try and like fish for the throw break attempt. But I don't actually buffer throw a lot. I do mostly like fuzzy options on defense. Uh-oh, am I dead? Yeah, I'm dead. I'm dead. All right, going into the last match here. I think this round coming up is like went my way pretty well. Nice 6P on round start. That's the thing about doing like whiffing 2P, right? If they jump, you can still 6P because the lack of recovery. Oh, very potent air-to-air on my part. I don't get like a mix loop, sadly. And I think right here was a mistake. I didn't break the wall because I wanted to do a cool super combo where I break his shins. That was not optimal. Much better to break the wall. Having a big like life and defense lead as Faust against this character in neutral is like very good. The matchup becomes really, really hard for AXL there. So I lost a burst for my insolence. All right, I'm just trying to make something happen in neutral. Ooh, I probably should be taking 6Ps here if he's jumping back. This is what I was saying about the post-jump situation. He can tech those rising throws, but I want him in that situation because once he starts doing that, upon seeing that he didn't jump over anything notable, I can start like doing like dash in 2S like counter hit punish against the whiff air throw. So that's a very good situation to set up for yourself. Ooh, he did a cool little BRC thing. I don't know if I was too early with the throw and it whiffed, or if he did like backdash BRC. I couldn't tell. I'm not willing to check the tapes. All right, here we go. Yeah, see, there's my 2P, 6P little game plan again. And then there's 5K to like go after the jump. Right? That post-jump 5K. Ooh. I got tagged by that 5D. Oh, he didn't anti-air me. I feel so blessed. Ooh, and my reaction's on point. Okay, goal burst. Good. Now I'm in a very good spot. I whiffed that air throw real bad though. If someone has like a double jump on deck, they can always kind of like ruin your air throw. That's something to keep in mind, right? If you don't have enough time to get up to them like really quickly, they can always double jump to like upset your target, right? Anyways, that's the whole set. I think that was every match. So I thank you all for watching. If you have any questions, please field them in the comments section below, or you can reach out to me on Twitter, or if you find me on Discord, you should really check out the GGST Resource Hub. I'm an active poster there. There will be more content on the way, so please like, subscribe, or do whatever if you want to see more and boost my user metrics. And I will see you in the next video.